So you guys are probably still focused on the recent price drop and Project Highland, as well as the hardware for that previously leaked in my video. If you guys haven't already checked it out, I will drop a link right up top there and in the description below for you guys to watch. But of course, let's talk about the most exciting product of this year from Tesla, and that has to be the Cybertruck. Now, we haven't gotten too much update other than the fact that the Cybertruck is going to be arriving in 2023. Now, other than the fact that we know it's arriving in 2023, we haven't gotten too much details, but just recently we got an update on what's to come with the Cybertruck in terms of the exterior exoskeleton, and it is quite interesting why there's been such a long delay for the Cybertruck, even though it was promised to be done about a year ago. Now, there is a good reason to it, and I think that it gives Tesla more time to perfect the product. You're gonna get a better overall interior, especially the exterior is going to be getting one of these features guaranteed. Alright, so what I'm talking about here is in a recent interview with Franz, he did mention that Tesla is working on a new finish for their stainless steel exterior, their exoskeleton. You guys already know that stainless steel is extremely hard, so it can take a real good beating, but when it does come time where your car is damaged, they want to make sure that it's easily fixable as well. Now, how they're going to make it easily fixable is another case, because a lot of vehicles out there are using steel right now, and fixing it requires you to bring it into a body shop. Working on it alone is quite hard to mimic what it originally came with. Now, the fact that the Cybertruck already doesn't have any finishes on it, it makes it a lot easier because you're dealing purely with the steel. You can always pull it out with a dent remover, but the problem is, how are you going to get that finish to look exactly like what it did when it came from the factory? Now, here's the cool thing. Tesla is working on a new application for their stainless steel design, meaning that it is no longer directional. Now, what this means is that you can fix it from home and make it look just like it did coming from the factory. Now, I know it sounds pretty impossible at this point, because how are you going to be able to fix it at home and make it just look like it is brand new? But the fact is, they are making a new finish, a new application to it. Now, what I mean by that is, if you compare it to, let's say, a stainless steel appliance that you have in your home, like a fridge or a stove, you will notice that it is a directional stainless steel, meaning that if you look really close at it, it is either going vertically or horizontally, and that means that you can never really mimic that. You can only replace it to get it to look exactly as it did. However, with the Cybertruck, you can buff it out and then you can polish it to the point where it looks exactly like every other panel out there, and it just makes it so much easier for us, because you can literally go into one of those appliances store, buy a buffing machine, get some polishing cream, and then you can get it to the point where it matches every other panel. Now, just keep in mind that this application here, this finish that Tesla is putting on, has been delayed not because they haven't already figured out a way to do it, but how they were going to make their manufacturing line work to the point where it's fast enough to keep up with demands. They don't want to stall the production line just because this application is making everything bottlenecked. So this is why they've been working a little bit longer, and this is why your Cybertruck is a little bit late to coming out. Now, I'm not saying that this is the entire reason why, but it is a big chunk of it, and it's pretty important to Tesla now that they are working on their new paint production shop. You guys already know that Tesla Berlin already has a new paint shop, and of course that's going to be moved over to the US as well. This is where a lot of the products are going to be shifted over to the new production paint line. So you're going to see that beautiful red, and you're going to see that really beautiful Quicksilver, but you're also going to see the new finish and application for the Cybertruck as well. Now, Tesla promises that it's going to be unlimited colors for the Cybertruck, but it will only come in one color from the factory. You can wrap it however you want, and that shouldn't ruin the stainless steel at all. So you can make your car literally any color you want at the point. Now, unfortunately, Tesla does not provide any wrapping services, so you will have to rely on third parties. But you can see a lot of concepts out there of what the wrap should look like and how the Cybertruck could differ from one to the other. Now, this can be done by a simple wrap, or you can just end up painting it and making it very unique and distinct from other Cybertrucks. But in the end, if you guys want the easy fix and repair at home, you're gonna have to keep it as OEM as possible. Alright, so as for when the Cybertruck is gonna be coming out, I'm gonna say in the next few months, just because they are prepping up their Giga presses right now. You can see it in recent leaks and spy shots inside their Giga Texas. They do have it all set up right now, so that means that they are very, very close. Getting the exoskeleton done is the main part of it, and I think the other parts of it they've already perfected, like the tri and quad motors. Now, the one question question we all really have now is if the Cybertruck is going to come in a wheel format or a yoke format. I think they're still going to give an option just like they recently did with the S and the X. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Should it come factory with a yoke and you can upgrade it to a steering wheel, or should it be in reverse and going from a steering wheel to a yoke? Anyways guys, this should wrap it up for this little one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, you know what to do. This is John once again. Peace out.